Hey friends, Dr. Christy here, and today I just want to talk to you about medications. Sometimes there is a time and a place for when a medication is appropriate. Obviously, in the aspects of certain infections, you got to have an antibiotic. Believe me, I try tooth and nail with all my homeopathy, all nutritional supplements, herbal supplements. We can often take care of most infections without antibiotics. However, sometimes there's that moment where you just kind of need an antibiotic. Other things I will even throw out there is mental health. Obviously, in the holistic work that I do, the last thing I want to do is rely on a medication to balance your brain chemistry. I look to diet, I look to food, specific food sensitivities, herbs, other remedies, homeopathy speaking, even flower essences. There's so many things that can be helpful in this arena. However, sometimes, and I had someone today where we just talked about this, sometimes you need just a little bit of that antidepressant or a little bit of that anti-anxiety medication so that it can change your physiology just enough so that those food and dietary changes and that those behavioral and lifestyle modification changes can actually be something that you can commit to and stay consistent with long term, so you'll actually see some change. So, for example, let's say someone is so depressed that they literally can't get out of bed. They cannot physically exercise. They will not make themselves nutritious meals. And they literally are incapable of taking a supplement, for instance, or remembering to take something 3 times a day. Enter in just enough of an antidepressant so that it changes the brain chemistry enough, because let's just face it, medications are meant to alter your physiology. Supplements and herbs tend not to be as strong, so they don't override your natural body functions. They support what's already there. And when we think of it in this way, medications really override what's natural. Now, most of the time I disagree with that perspective. However, in a situation like this, for example, that might be what that person needs to be able to get out of bed, to be able to take that supplement, to be able to get up and take a walk around the block and exercise a few times a week. And once those things are in place, if that medication can help bridge that gap between what you are incapable of doing and what you now can establish as a consistent habit every day, you win. Because then eventually, let's say 6 months down the road, you've had those consistent patterns. You're meditating every day, you're journaling, you're exercising, you're interacting with human beings again, you're social. If that medication has brought you to that place where you no longer have that level of depression, that you are not capable of doing those basic things that will have brought you out of the depression, then you can reduce that medication or you can even take it away, and those things are still going to be there helping you through. So occasionally it's okay to take that antibiotic. It's okay to take those certain things, especially when part of the big picture and you're still working on those other lifestyle factors that are going to influence you in the long run. So I tend to still be against doing these types of medications, especially when we're not looking at the big picture and we're just using it as a band-aid and not addressing what's at that root cause. But if you're looking for that root cause at all times and you're really managing all sides of the equation and really looking internally to see what's really there and how we can address that root cause and overcome it, everything has a purpose. Everything can serve that reason to get you out of a really difficult time. So again, just my thoughts today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And if you've got any questions, as always, drop them below. Talk to you soon.